Hey guys, thanks for checking in back over here at the channel. I've got for you guys another unedited, unscripted, just quick how-to on something that I feel is the absolute best procedure for doing something. And what I'm talking about is cleaning up a gummed up, a carboned up rifle, especially these AR platforms. I've got an AR9 here. This is an Aero Precision EPC9 that I built, running my Arken LH6. Now I run a lot of ammo through this thing. 9mm is pretty affordable, so I take this thing out and just blast away. That leads to this thing getting super dirty. If you guys watch some of my other content, you're going to see me running my bolt action rifles with a suppressor on them as well. And you guys know that suppressor holds back the, well, it knocks down the sound, but it holds back all that carbon too. I'm going to present to you guys what I think is the absolute best and easiest way to clean up one of these gummed up rifles. This thing started giving me problems ejecting and feeding and everything else. Pulled the bolt carrier group out and carbon everywhere. I don't want to spend a bunch of time on it. I want to take it out shooting. Here we go. Easiest thing you need right here. Carburetor cleaner. This stuff will just melt away the carbon from your shooting and pretty much clean everything off. Brake cleaner works the same. Just clean stuff off. It's pretty heavy duty. Get yourself some rubber gloves, and there's a couple little things you need to keep in mind if you're using this stuff. I'm going to get right at that real quick. First off, if you use this, which I do, been doing it for years, if you use that to clean everything out in here, when you get done, keep in mind that is stripping away all the oils, all the lubricants, is stripping away everything, and yeah, it's probably going to rust. So you need some kind of a oil, a lube. I really like this Lucas CLP. Not really an advertisement for it. I bought this stuff. They didn't send it to me. I even bought this stuff up at the Autoparts store. But this stuff works really well. It kind of smells good too. But been using this. You'll see a lot of videos. But any kind of oil, it's going to work for you. You got to re-oil your stuff. Now, if you read the back of your carb cleaner or your brake cleaner, if you get the real good stuff, that kind of melts things off, cleans quickly and easily, right? It is also going to melt away your aerosol camo paint finish that you tacticooled up your AR with. Hey, I'm not opposed to doing that. Cerakote, this ain't going to touch it. Duracoat, this ain't going to touch it. Maybe if you've got that spray paint that's meant for brakes and or wheels and stuff like that, it's meant to be good enough for brake cleaner not to kill it off. That might work, but if you're running the clicker can of the Krylon, you know, that flat dark earth paint and stuff for duck hunting blinds and stuff, it's probably going to eat it off and cause you problems. So, hey, my little warning, test spray this on something. But I have been using this stuff on my bolt action rifles and all of my ARs for the better part of decades. Yeah, back in the military, we had to get these things cleaned up, get our M16s cleaned up with a little white finger inspection. And we'd slip down to the store, get some of this stuff, some Q-tips and cotton balls and pipe cleaners, and get them clean. Make sure you oil your stuff up. This does not stop you from having to use this guy, though. You still need to use your cleaning rod to get down in your bore. If you've got copper fouling down in there, or just residue and stuff, you're going to want to clean your barrel with a brush still. But, you know, like this, here's the bolt carrier group out of this AR9, and you guys can see, look at all that carbon and stuff on there. Now, I could hit this up with a little vinyl brush and spend some time down here, maybe have a drink and chat with somebody and watch the game and do it. That's just more time I could be doing something else like shooting this thing. So what I do is I take this thing out there. Get yourself some gloves if you're going to get this stuff on your hands. It's pretty corrosive and not good for you. It's going to dry your skin out. That's what's going to happen. Get yourself some gloves, lay it on some cardboard, blast away, wipe it off, blast away again. This thing's going to look like brand new in no time. It's going to look good. It's going to clean it up to the point where you can see if you're getting any kind of weird rubs or anything going on with it too. You're done with that, hit it with your oil, however you like to do it. Some guys run their ARs dry. Some like to hit them with some lube. I don't know what's better, but do what you do with that. Put the thing back together and get it on out there and get shooting stuff with it. But, hey, man, this is my go-to. And, you know, what brought this on, I had some guys talk to me about cleaning and how often do I clean and how do I do it and everything else. That's how I do it right here. Carburetor cleaner works great. It only costs a couple bucks. You can order it. You can buy it up at the Autoparts store. You can get it probably at the grocery store anymore. Enough stores have everything, right? So, hey, if you think there's a problem with me doing this, chime up in the comments and let me know. Hey, if you've been doing this for a long time, let me know that too. The last thing that got me thinking real quick when I took a peek back at the rifle. It's probably a good idea not to get this stuff on your lenses. Can't say I ever have, so I can't tell you if it's going to screw things up or take a finish off or cause a problem. But I do avoid getting it on my optics, red dots, and things like that. Try to get it down in the chamber, run it down the bore, clean your bolt carrier group, clean your bolt with your regular bolt action rifle, blast it down through your suppressor, melts off the carbon really good. So let me know if you think, hey, Bob, you're screwing your stuff up. And I'm not doing this right, or you got a better, or you got a simpler method, because aside from this, or soaking them in a parts cleaner, hey, that's a good way to do it too. You work on auto parts and motorcycles, throw in a parts cleaner, come back at it. It's a good one too. But hey, thanks for checking back into the channel. It's raining and hailing today. I'm not out shooting, talking to you about cleaning these things. Hey, it's not raining and hailing where you're at. Get on out there, keep on shooting.